I observed is, first of all, there are too many terms in this world. Some people say machine learning, some people say deep learning, some people say AI, some people say data science, some people say data analytics. Sometimes we hear the term predictive modeling. First, we'll try to get clarity on this terminology because this clarity is very important even before we start the course, isn't it? Now, let us do a quick exercise. The activity is close your eyes and think about these two terms: machine learning, artificial intelligence. When you think of these two terms, machine learning and artificial intelligence, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? What do you see? As soon as you hear machine learning and artificial intelligence, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? When I did this
Robots.
exercise, a lot of time, a lot of people told me, when I think of machine learning, artificial intelligence, I visualize these robots doing a lot of advanced operations. Some people told me, when I think of machine learning, I think of a sci-fi movie, okay, some robot related movie, isn't it?
Yes.
But very rarely people think of machine learning as mathematics, statistics, data sets, data analytics, optimization, algorithms, data mining, integration, derivation, etc. etc. No, we generally don't think of this as machine learning. But in reality, this is machine learning. These are just the applications of machine learning. But in reality, we as data scientists, we make the machine learn. Data scientists make the machine learn. People, the users, see this as machine learning and the applications of machine learning model. But as data scientists, we use mathematics, statistics, and historical data optimization techniques to build these machine learning models. We are going to see what are these machine learning models, what do you mean by model, what is machine learning. Those topics we are going to discuss shortly. So if you ask Google, hey Google, what is machine learning? You know what will be the response? Google says machine learning is a scientific study of algorithm statistical models that a computer system uses effectively to perform a specific task without explicit instructions. In fact, if you see a extended definition of this, if you ask Wikipedia what is machine learning is a scientific study of algorithms, statistical models, data, mathematical models, training data, computational statistics, optimization, data mining, data analysis, unsupervised learning, predictive analytics, exploratory data analysis, computer vision. So basically, everything related to mathematics, statistics, the programming, somewhere programming is also there. That is machine learning. So in simple terms, if you ask me, what is machine learning? Machine learning the patterns in the data. In simple terms, what is machine learning? Machine learning the patterns in the data. What is the data? Our historical data. Use our historical data, learn the patterns in that historical data. In future, if you see similar patterns, then you can make the prediction even before you take any action. A simple example is credit risk model. I have 2 years historical data of the customers. 2 years historical data of the customers. There's a new customer that has applied for a loan. I have his data. I know how many dependents he has. I know how many credit cards he has. I know what is the average income that he gets per month. I know a lot of credit related information. How many times he had made the late payment. All these details. What is his debt ratio? Now what I want to predict is, before I give a loan, whether this customer will pay back or not. Or whether this customer is risky or not. If I feel this customer is very risky, then I will not give the loan. As simple as that. I want to be proactive rather than reactive. First, I don't want to give a loan, then feel that this customer is not paying back, somehow get back the loan from him. No, that's not the case. So historically, let's say I have 2 years customers data. Let us suppose 2 years back, assume that for simplicity, we have given a loan to every customer who has applied for a loan 2 years back. Or we did some manual validation or manual verification and we offered a loan to certain customers. Let's say these are the 10,000 customers that we have already offered a loan 2 years back. Now within 2 years, some of the customers have paid back the loan, some of the customers did not pay the loan. So 1 means they did not pay the loan, 0 means yes, they have paid back the loan. ये लोगों ने loan लिया but they did not pay. These guys have taken the loan and paid back. What we will do is we will take this data, this historical data is our experience. Then we use machine learning algorithms to formulate the patterns in the form of an equation. To formulate the patterns in the form of an equation, a function. So we have our input variables. What are the input variables? The input variables will be each customer, how many previous loans they have, whether they have auto loan or not, whether they have mortgage loan or not, whether the customer, how many dependents the customer has, what is the average utilization, how much he swipes his card on an average, what is the number of loans that he has taken, how many times he has made the late payment. That whole credit data is there. Finally, the target is whether he has paid back the loan or not, also they're available since this is historical data. Now what is machine learning? Machine understanding the patterns in the data and formulating those patterns in the form of an equation. Once you have the equation, when the new customer comes, you supply his X values, okay, then finally you will be able to predict he will be 0 or 1. If 1 means he's a risky customer, we will not offer him the loan. If 0 means he is not risky, we will go ahead and offer him the loan. So this formulation of the patterns is machine learning. Machine understanding the patterns in the data and formulating them or finally giving an equation is known as machine learning. For this formulation based on the type of data, we may have to use a different machine learning algorithm. Here the machine learning algorithm that will be used is called logistic regression. The formulation will look like somewhat like a complicated one. So beta naught plus beta 1x divided by 1 plus e power plus beta naught plus beta 1x1 beta 2x2 and so on. So this formulation is done based on this data. Once this formula is there, then I can decide whether I should give the loan to this customer or not. That is a simple example of machine learning. Machine understanding the patterns in the data. Who makes the machine understand the patterns in the data? Is it automatic or someone teaches the machine how to understand the patterns in the data? Data scientist makes the machine understand the patterns in the data. Machine will not learn on its own. There is a misconception. If you take the literal meaning of machine learning, it sounds as if machine is learning something on its own. No. We as data scientists make the machine learn the patterns in the data. We supply the historical data, isn't it? Then we choose the algorithm, we fine tune that algorithm, we build that model. That final model is machine learning model. Now data can be in different forms. The example that we discussed here is working with numerical data. Sometimes you have image related data, sometimes you have video as the input data. Not every time you have numbers as the data, isn't it? Sometimes it will be the video as the data, sometimes voice will be the data, sound, sometimes text data. So all different type of data sets are there in this world. Maybe we have to choose a different machine learning algorithm when we are dealing with different type of data. Image data, video data, sound data, text data. I mean, text data, what is text data? When we are talking about user comments, user feedback, or sometimes tweets or social media related data, that will be text data. Let us see some of the examples of numerical data and where it is used. In credit risk models, identifying the risky customers before giving a loan. That is an application of machine learning. In marketing and sales analytics, identifying the potential buyers from a particular population. There are millions and millions of customers. There is no point in calling every customer in this world or in this population and trying to sell our product. That will be very much tedious. Based on the customer profile details, based on the region, based on the place where they live, based on the gender, based on the average income, based on the city they are living, based on all these customer profile details, can you predict whether this customer is going to buy my product or not even before you make this marketing call? If you predict that customer is going to buy my product, then only I'll pitch my product to that person. Retail sales analytics, I think somebody has already highlighted this, sending these promotional offers or customer attrition management. You might have observed, as soon as you stop using a particular service or an app, you will get an SMS or a message within 1 month or so. It looks like you are not using our product, use this coupon code, you can come back and restart the services, isn't it? That is known as customer attrition management. There is a lot of analytics done behind the scenes, because gaining a new customer is twice hard than retaining the old customer, isn't it? Fraud analytics, these days you have UPI transactions, bank transactions, millions and millions of transactions are going on. Out of all these transactions, which of them are fraud transactions, which of them are non-fraud transactions? I want to predict them before even the transaction happens, before even the transaction approves. While the transaction is going on, if I see that there's a high chance for this to be fraud transaction, I will reject the transaction there itself. I don't want to accept it and then later on refund. It will be a very tedious process. These are some of the applications of numerical data. Now, what are the applications of machine learning in terms of image and video data? These also already has been highlighted by some of you. Face recognition using image as input, object detection. Object means in the given image whether a particular object is present or not. Digit recognition, you are giving this image and there are some digits or text in it. How do you read the text automatically? I think you might have seen some apps these days. They'll ask you to submit the document. Maybe you're submitting your driving license or Aadhaar card or something like that, and there is some information present on that card. Here is your image, your name, your address, or something is already written. As soon as you submit, they will automatically extract the information that is useful and fill some of the columns. I'm not sure whether you have tried this or not. In some of the apps, automatically they do the verification of the documents using this, which reduces a lot of manual error, as well as it improves the process greatly. Self-driving cars, using the video data as input and then finding out what is the probability for this particular image, input image, to be road. Whenever there is a high chance for it to be road, move in that direction. And if we feel that there is going to be a tree or a pedestrian or a different car, then we will change the direction, go in the direction of the road. These are also applications of machine learning, but here the input data is images and video. Obviously, the models that work with images and video data, they will be different from the models that will be working with numerical data. And the other type of data is our text data. In the text data, some of the applications are sentiment analysis. There is a lot of text, a lot of people are talking about our product on social media, and going through each and every review, each and every comment will take a lot of time, because millions and millions of comments are there. Can I build a model which will automatically tell me, given this particular comment or a review, whether it is positive or negative? Extraction of key topics based on the data, document classification, understanding the context. In Google, you might have seen, or even some other apps, you write 2 or 3 words, automatically predicting or filling, autofill the next word, which has to be relevant also. I cannot simply give any random word as a suggestion. I have to understand what you are typing. Based on that, I have to give you the most probable word so that you can pick it from here. These are the applications of text data. So, in simple words, machine learning is machine understanding the patterns from the data. Okay, this machine learning is kind of fancy. It has been used recently. Previously, this used to be known as data analytics. or some people even call this as predictive modeling. Predictive modeling, data analytics, machine learning, data science, all these are connected terms only. We cannot say, hey, this is data analytics, but this is not machine learning. Hey, this is machine learning, but this is not data analytics. This does not fall under data science. Now that is wrong notion. We should not think like that. At the end of the day, what are we doing? At the end of the day, you're taking the data. See, what is the major process? You take the historical data, understand the patterns from there, and then you build your strategies, isn't it? You make your predictions. Whether you call it ML, I'm fine with it. Whether you call it predictive modeling, that is also fine. If you call it as data analytics, that is also fine. In fact, the term data science itself is new. If you go 1 decade back, 10 years back, if you go, this term doesn't even exist. Some of you might agree with me. Those who are experienced, isn't it? Data science was not there. This term was not there. In fact, when I was studying statistics, data science was not there. It used to be called as data analytics and predictive modeling. Does that
Yes.
mean people were not doing data science? They were. So in future, there might be a different term to totally coined. Okay, in future they might call it as perceptive analysis, artificial intelligence. They might even come up with a, like, by they, I mean to say the industry might come up with a different name altogether for doing the same thing. Maybe there might be some subtle differences to distinguish the existing process. There will be some certain speciality that is added and coined as a new term. But at the root level, if you go, you have to agree with me with the fact that you are taking the data, analyzing the data, and giving the results. Yes or no? Now, whatever you call it, it will be, it doesn't really matter. So from here on, my suggestion to you is, let us not, like, there is a lot of fight going on internet. Somebody says, I have done this data science, then these data analytics guys will come and say that, hey, this is not data science, this is data analytics only. Sometimes these machine learning guys will say that, hey, this is not machine learning, this is data analytics. No, let us not get into all those fights. Okay, whatever it is, on the root level, we are taking the data and building the models on it. That is the introduction to machine learning. Have you understood what is machine learning now? Machine learning is machine, like, as a term I'm talking about, machine understanding the patterns from the data. Let me know if you have any questions on this.